let's dive into mission 5 of the Let's Play series of Spacebase Startopia.
Commander, thank you for your cooperation in the previous test scenarios. My evaluation processor has evaluated your data and found you to be below average. Congratulations, you meet the RFS recruitment criteria for senior staff. Please briefly review the terms of use and the standard contract, which you automatically accept by viewing them. Thank you again, Commander. From now on, you are no longer bound to the narrow and favorable test parameters of the RFS laboratory, but now take control of one of the distant Startopia bases out there in the vastness of space. Imagine the wonders to be seen there. Like the waterfall planet Escher 15, home to the Leviathans. Or the vast expanses of the desert planet Akaris. Can you even begin to imagine the wondrous worlds out there, Commander? However, the RFS has had to make budget cuts and there is only 12 energy available for travel, which is enough for either one cup of cold coffee or, on the planet Eberos, the price of a kick in the pedex. But don't worry, Commander. The engineers at RFS already have this problem under control. Instead of sending you on a journey into the vastness of the universe, the Startopia base simulator and loping technology allow you to access the functions of a remote base directly from here, as long as your brain remains connected to me and thus virtually at my mercy. You don't even have to get up from your armchair, which is specially designed for overweight long-term workers. In addition, you can easily work on multiple bases and the RFS can save on redundant personnel. So just sit back and relax while I send you to the nearest Startopia base.
Right, okay, so mission 5, the first contact. So this is the first, I suppose, true mission, following on from the test scenarios. And it looks as though they're introducing research. So in the last episode I was sort of making comments that the research so far was not very in-depth. Now, this is the first mission that's wasn't in the beta, so this is the first time I'm playing this one, so maybe my thoughts on the research side of things will change. Let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, just putting down the initial starting crates that it's given me, and it's also given us some resources, plastic and circuit boards, which from the last mission, that's actually what the mechs need to be made, so we'll be needing a mech in this scenario by the looks of it. So just get the fuzzy charging station down, and we need to get a berth and a medical station as well. Then we can be quite happy that we're sort of fully stocked to meet people's needs. Okay, so what are the objectives in this one? So research visitor category, upscale tourists, and run a research lab. Interesting. So to get tourists then we need to have a Star Cats Cafe. Oh, I can just unlock it. There we go. Right, so we get Star Cats Cafe down. Go for a medium sized one. I'll just pop that there. Confirm. And I think we'll stick a disco in as well, just to give them a bit of variety in whatever entertainment they want to indulge in. Okay, so I think we do need to get some staff to run the buildings or manage the buildings. Get some dryads. Not got any I know I've got some celebrators on board. Get a few of those. Well, I might as well just hide them all. Why not? Grazularians. Yeah, I've got all of those. Okay, cool. So we should be fully staffed anyway by this point. So got a little bit of entertainment. We've got everything down here. Seems to be running okay. And yeah, there's not really much else I can do at this point on this section, because the way I've built everything, it's not really left me much room for any other buildings, so I'm going to have to open another bulkhead. like so. So let's have a look on research again then. So it wants the tourist thing, but I've not got enough prestige, so I need 275 for that. So I'm going to have to wait a little while. Okay, so we've now got the required amount of prestige for the space tourist sort of section of here. So we'll unlock that.
Fascinating, Commander. You accomplished the
And
research
that
objective almost
should
within the barely acceptable time frame. Oh, wait,
help us
you
out
haven't
there.
reached the objective yet. You're just at an intermediate stage.
Okay.
Well, at least you're on the right track.
So upscale tourists. What's mean by upscale? Oh, upscale tourists. Okay. So to get upscale tourists, we need to have the black hole, the loot box lottery, and the arcade, which will mean unlocking a few more bits, which we're going to need more prestige for. So it's going to take a little while to be able to get the prestige, although it's starting to go up a little bit now. So it's for every positive rating we receive from a visitor. So basically, you just got to keep everybody happy to be able to get the prestige up. Okay, so that's all just suddenly jumped up, or the satisfaction, which is good. And I think that just generally means we're going to be gaining prestige a little bit quicker, which is good. As you can see, it's starting to shoot up quite well now. So let's have a look, see if we can unlock any of the bits that we need. As you can see, we can. So get the arcade. So we'll have a little look on the fun deck. So we do have the arcade available now, so we'll get one of those down. I think we'll just go for the medium-sized one. Again, we could have made our own, but I feel like just using the blueprints. We've just got to wait for that to be built now, and then we've almost got enough prestige for the loot box lottery or the black hole, whichever one we decide to go for. So again, just about keeping everybody happy at this point, so just making sure we're keeping on top of all the litter. All the trash is not a great deal. Been keeping on top of that quite well. We've got the atmosphere filters in, so everyone should be quite happy with that. And let's have a little look at the station ratings again to see how everyone is doing. And have a look at what negative ratings we've got. So, and it's mainly just around cleanliness and crime. A little bit on the atmosphere, but nothing major. But we do have enough now for the next item. So I think we'll go for the black hole. I do like the black hole drop. Give them a little bit of a thrill with some thrill-seeking ride that I can't afford. Okay, so I can't really afford that in a minute, so I'm just going to have to wait. But we do have a message. Intergalactic Recycling Unit offers its services financed by the Federation. The service does not cost us anything, it will bring us 45 energy through recycling. Yeah, fine. Easy enough. Okay, so now we can afford the black hole drop, so we'll certainly look at getting that in. Oh, I've not got enough money. There we go. Okay, so we do now have the required 150 prestige for the loot box lottery, so we'll get that one researched, and we'll see if we can actually afford it and place it down, which we can, and we can just squeeze it in there as well, which is fantastic. So we do have all of the prerequisites for the next bit, which is the upscale tourist. Only difference is, or the only thing is, we need 450 prestige. So we need a lot more prestige, which is going to take a little while, but hopefully it won't be too bad. So, ship full of sick aliens would love to spread their viruses throughout your station. Lovely. I think we've had enough of viruses this year. I mean to come aboard and be healed. Do you want to give those walking plague zones permission to dock? Yeah, why not? It's just like the UK's travel policy back in when the pandemic first started. Yeah, just let everybody in. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Everyone seems to have got stuck and they're not moving anywhere. think this may be a bug in the system. Yeah, because again everything's just froze. Oh man. Okay, and we're back. So that little that little crash there didn't actually save the game when I tried to save it either. So I've had to restart the whole mission and pretty much get to a point where we were before. So my layout of the space base is a little bit different to what it was. But the good thing is we do have enough prestige now to do what we need to do for the next part. So upscale tourists can be unlocked like so. That gives us the research lab. So in terms of research lab prerequisites, 10 out of 10 rooms unlocked, but we need 500 prestige. So at this point it's just going to be a case of trying to keep everybody happy. The prestige is going up fairly quickly, so I don't think it will take us long to be able to unlock the room, which is good. But yeah, a bit frustrating that I've had to totally redo everything. But there you go, never mind. So I think I've got a bigger doctor's or medical place this time, but it looks as though I could actually do with another one. There seems to be quite a few sick people by the looks of things, and not really any staff to man it. Can't really seem to see any of the greys anywhere, so I'm just going to hire a load of those because there seems to be quite a few people. So I think I'm going up for the research lab now. I do. Excellent. So the next bit is just to place a research lab, and then we'll see how we're doing. See whether that's going to be the end of the mission. So Commander, we're able to pick up a signal from a spaceship adrift in space for 2,105 energy. We could send an expedition to salvage any useful items. Yeah, why not? Why the devil not? Okay, let's get rid of all this garbage. There we go. And there's just more garbage. More and more garbage. Let's see if we can get this research lab then. Place that. Don't need another medical bay. So I've just got to wait for the lab to come up. So the research lab, I can't get my words out. The research lab is where employed Eureka can deepen their research into rooms and fuzzies. For example, improving the usefulness of the corresponding objects. In order to do this, a crate of the room to be enhanced or a fuzzy crate must be provided. This can be placed into the research lab. Okay, so I just need to get a crate and of some sort. Which I did. Whoops. Get some here. Well, a couple of fuzzies. So I'll stick a fuzzy in. Like so. And then we are doing some research, I believe. Okay, so I was trying to do it with a scuzzer, or fuzzy even. Scuzzer's the old one. And it just wasn't taking it, but it does seem to take it with the blueprints for rooms. So I've just been placing down a room and then just deconstructing it and then getting the blueprints. So we're actually at 2 research products out of 8, or projects out of 8 so far. Units are engaged in combat. Where? Ah, okay. So there's some alien things attacking me. Definitely need to be able to kill these things off though, so hopefully I can get these drones on the go soon, wherever they are. So where's my drones? So if I go on the battle menu, now I've got 4 drones, so let's go up to the bio deck. And hopefully, now I've targeted those, the drones should come up and deal with those. So hopefully the drones will clear those up. So it looks as though they should be strong enough to sort it. Oh no, one of the drones has died. Okay, I'm just going to leave them to do their own little thing. Looks as though the drones have sorted out the issue. Okay, so the messages were just saying that those little hatchlings were, well, just that, they were the babies. But there should be a big bad version somewhere. Destroy enemies, Maggot Mother. So I don't know where the Maggot Mother is. I think I've got to expand my way across the biodeck to find it. Okay, so we are now back. Now this has taken me quite a few times because there's been some bugs in the game, which isn't a pun on the fact that we've got a Maggot Mother. But it got to a point where I spent 5 hours because the Maggot Mother didn't spawn. So if you go back to a previous save game just before the Maggot Mother should have spawned, that kind of fixes your problem. So if you spend 5 hours unlocking pretty much every segment of the space station, like I did, then that's a quick fix. So I think this is going to be the final bit of the mission. So we've got 2 mechs, figured we might need them. We've got 2 lots of drones as well. So we're just going to send them all forward, and we're going to attack the Maggot Mother if we can. I don't know if it's actually doing anything though. I think it is. So we'll see what happens. Oops. See how quickly the health of this thing goes down. Well, it's going down fairly quickly with all the drones, and then the mech's going to do the damage. So the Maggot Mother has a bit of a vulnerability to explosive attacks, so you want this green one, the green mech, to be able to get it off with the explosive rockets. Yeah, making pretty short work of it. So I'm assuming once that dies, that is the end of this mission. So we'll just see what happens. Taking a little while. Pew, pew. There we go. Congratulations, Commander. Your troops have defeated the giant monster. Oh yes, I assume that at least some mention must be made of the few pathetic clicks you made, which may or may not have contributed to this success. We can now leave this research base. There should be not be any further problems here at this point. And if there are, they're no concern to me. At best, missed that bit. Anyway, that's it guys. So if you want to come back, catch the rest of the Spacebase Startopia Let's Play series, then do consider subscribing. We are also embarking on a Evil Genius 2 playthrough, which has already got episode 1 kind of recorded. It was on stream. But if Evil Genius 2 takes your fancy as well, then there's another reason to subscribe. So that's it guys, I'll see you on the next one.